Hi, ML. Barker, how are you going? Let's wait for a few more people to jump online. Good, thank you, ML. How are you doing? We're going to wait for a few more people to jump on. Just put my air conditioner on. Wait for a few more people to come online. Happy Friday night, guys. We will be doing a collective, and then I'll do an oracle card on each sign, which we will only got a few people on. We'll wait for some more people. We're going to look at a general. Let me know how you're feeling. So we had the Saturn-Neptune conjunction around 9 hours ago. So approximately 9.5 hours ago, actually. So I was asleep when that happened. It was maybe less, maybe about 6 hours ago, actually. Okay. We'll wait for some more people. Which is unusual, so we're just going to wait. So if you want to stay or go or come back. I might start the general because I'll put it in the timestamp later, and those who come on after the live can watch it. So we'll start the reading. It's a shame there's not a lot of people on. Good morning, Mayandra. Mayandra Blue. Let's have a look. Okay, so first of all, we're going to look at a general reading on the Saturn-Neptune conjunction. I hope that you're all feeling well. Last night was the first night I actually slept in like 2.5 weeks properly through the night, as I've had the flu. Okay, so what does this Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries mean? It is the start of the tropical Western astrology chart from Aries through to Pisces. And this is a cosmic reset, okay? So this Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries has happened before, but it hasn't happened at 0 degrees for nearly 6,000 years, okay? So we really have no point we can go back on and say, well, this happened in 3,700, whatever it is, BCE. We don't have any reference point. So it's really important to keep positive of mind. We are in the age of Aquarius, so there is going to be a lot of things in regards to disclosure, truth, things. We've already seen that this week, things opening up, things being shed, the light being shed on certain things. But as far as what it means for us moving forward, especially for the next 2.5 years, because Saturn's going to be there, we really are running blind here on what it means as a cosmic reset for humanity. But we are stepping into a new world. So let's see what Spirit has as far as advice goes for us, okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. I'm going to do these all in the upright, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so we are definitely in between. We are in that in-between stage where we're still looking possibly. Queen of Pentacles is a Capricorn card, and Capricorn is the past, right? The past timeline we've been in. You know, it moved into Aquarius a little while ago now, but we're being asked to really look at how much material things mean to us, versus what we really want, what we really love, what we're really passionate about in our life. Family may be very significant to us right now. What matters the most, okay? I got that feeling from yesterday, and I'm feeling it this morning, like looking at like that tangible feeling that we need to have that amount of money, or we need to have these particular purchases or items in our life to be happy. And we're starting to, we're being asked to rethink that frame of mind and that way of thinking versus what really matters and what we love and what we can bring to ourselves, to our families, to the world. And it's all about love as we're moving into this new cycle, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles did come out in reverse. I have to acknowledge that, but that is, you know, really having, you know, that's Mercury retrograde energy as well, which is coming up in 6 days. But that is all about, you know, we're maybe given a chance here in Mercury retrograde to really rethink something. I'm actually looking at my work right now, personally, and going, is this something I really want to continue with? Not my work of tarot, my primary job. Some of us could be thinking about that, okay? You know, how we can make our money work for us, Seven of Pentacles, where we can invest it now to make it grow in a different way, okay? So maybe something we've been doing is outgrowing itself. It's not as important anymore as our environment, who and what is around us, okay? So I do have this feeling of peace. I hope that you guys are feeling that peaceful energy too. Hi Elaine, how are you? I will timestamp this for after the live, so if you're watching this after the live, I may say hi to people in the live chat. Okay, let's have a look and see. We will be doing a card pull on each sign. Let's bring out some more cards here. We have the Chariot. Yeah, we're being asked versus the previous timeline, what road is this, the direction we want to keep traveling on? And for some of us it is. For some of us, we will resist the change of stepping into a more, I want to say, holistic way of living here, versus of course this tangible Capricorn timeline. So let's have a look and see. We'll pull another card. Six of Swords. So we are moving away from stormy weather, cosmic stormy weather. There will be some challenges though, I'm going to say. The Chariot is right in the middle of the reading. I really like this because this is Spirit, and it came out in the upright. This is Spirit leading us on a mental level to be balanced and know which direction we want to go in. Do we want to stay in the old Capricorn timeline where everything material that is material matters, or are we moving into a more holistic way of thinking, being, living? Okay, So some of us could be resisting this and battling with this on a mental level. I think the majority of the world will actually, because there is a fear here, right? There's a fear of the unknown and what this new timeline is going to bring. We do not have a point we can go back to and say, this happened in this time 6,000 years ago, okay? So it's about having faith. It's about having faith that Spirit is leading us to a much more peaceful way of life and a much more freedom. This is about freedom. This is about independence in a personal and a global level, okay? The bottom of the deck, we have the Magician, and we have the New Road, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So if you have faith, especially if there's something particular you really want, there's something you want to do that you're going to love, that is going to fit your persona as it is now, more so, especially in career and anything tangible. Spirit's asking you to have faith here and know that you are the creator, that you can create anything, and to take some new road is going to lead to abundance, possibly even financial abundance. The Ten of Pentacles does not necessarily mean finances, right? Even though the card looks like it's full of money, okay? It's what it means to you as a whole, like what abundance means. And you have family again in this card, legacy, ancestry. So we have the beautiful Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. We are ending that cycle. We've ended it. We've moved into the new cosmic reset here. The Spirit's reminding us we can create anything on this new path. Right? We're going to look at all signs now, from Aries through to Pisces. I'll be doing fire, earth, water, and then air. So let's look at a card and a clarifier for each sign, okay? So let's look at Aries. Aries, what does Aries, Sun and Rising need to know? The Fates card wanted to come out then, which is all about things lining up for you, Aries. Okay. Aries, Sun and Rising. Aries, Sun and Rising. These cards are taking a little while to come out. They're being very cautious. Okay. Okay, so serendipity. Serendipity is all about, it's Virgo energy. It's also the number 9, so it talks about 2025. Aries, if you're thinking that something may never come about, things are lining up for you. Perhaps you wanted something to happen in 2025. Serendipity has a 4-leaf clover. It does talk about good luck and good fortune coming in and things aligning. It's very similar to the Fates card in this deck. Let's clarify that. Okay, yeah, beautiful. The Ace of Cups and the Hierophant, that's Saturn energy on the bottom of the deck. So it's about, because of your discipline, Aries, because of your hard work, because of your faith, especially maybe through 2025, this new era is going to bring a lot of love, a lot of abundant love, a lot of peace in your life, okay? And things are going to start lining up for you and good luck coming in for you, Aries. Okay, let's look at Leo. Leo. What is here for Leo for this new era that we have just stepped into? Peace and flexibility. So it's really important to be flexible, Leo, at this time. Be flexible with yourself. Don't be too rigid. There may be someone or a situation, even workplace or family members. Maybe you're the one, Leo, at this time that is bringing peace to the changes, the situations that are going on around you. May require mentorship or what's that word? Mediationship here. There's a need to be patient and kind to yourself and to bring peace in this new era. And you also have the Ace of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the Chariot. So Spirit is saying, Leo, to really like step into your spiritual right now. If you're feeling ungrounded, Spirit is trying to lead you and guide you, and also remind you to be flexible and bring peace to situations, whether you're the mediator or the mentor. You have the Ace of Cups, so a new era of peace and spirituality, Leo, and this is one of your cards, okay, coming in for you. Let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we have, okay, so I'm going to keep that in the reverse because it's supposed to be like that, okay. Sagittarius, there may be something going on in your life around this time where you're still sort of closing off old cycles. Maybe you think something is unfinished. Maybe something you feel is not for you, okay, but you still need to have some sort of closure on a situation. So you can, or you don't have to, you can or you cannot, depending upon how strongly you feel this, get some sort of closure on a situation with a person or a workplace or something like that. But Spirit's reminding you here as well, Sag, that we are in Aquarius season and there's no need to finish something off from a past cycle. If you know something is not for you, then just know it and move on, okay? Especially in regards to any love relationships. Like, you don't have to close something out or have a conversation with someone. Follow your intuition here. These are really nice cards. Use Mercury retrograde to really, wow, it's quite a big deal for you, Sag, right now, okay? I mean, it's a big deal for all signs, but that moon energy is here. So the next full lunar eclipse is on March the 3rd. That does fall within the Mercury retrograde period, which is shown as the Hanged Man. And Spirit is asking you to really, these are all cards of Pisces, so you may be dealing with a Pisces, but Spirit's asking you to really reflect and face some sort of fear and awareness, I want to say, that something or someone is not for you anymore. And pray to Spirit and ask your guides to support you to move forward confidently, I'm going to say, into this new timeline, all right, into this new era, because there's a lot of blessings here with the Star card that are, actually, it's a very big deal for you, 4 majors here, you know, to really reflect, especially in Mercury retrograde, and do some healing work possibly to really face your fears and close some things off. If you feel things need closing with a person, you don't have to physically do this with that person. You can do it from a distance. You can cord cut. You can pray to Spirit to ask for you know, that healing to take place for you or even for the other person involved. I do feel that is about a person. Let's look at Virgo. Hi, Higher 34. I will add you to the list. Okay, let's look at Virgo. Okay, Virgo, what is your main message for this timeline right now? We have the take a nap. Virgos are definitely one of the hardest working signs in the zodiac. We have the number 24, which breaks down to a 6, which is all about balance, and also the peace card, which I think came out for Leo. So we have this beautiful peace energy with the changes that are going on. It's really important to have some peace, Virgo, in your life. Take the rest you need. Perhaps you've been taking a break like myself. I'm a Virgo sun because I had to. Sometimes Spirit will throw you a small, I want to say small tower. I don't know if there is any small towers, to be able to rethink your life. And wow, the tower is actually at the bottom of the deck, so something could have happened. Now you need to take some sort of break, and you're stepping into a more peaceful time. pay attention to your health, pay attention to your physical, emotional, and mental health at this time, and source peace wherever you can. There is a huge ending going on here, Virgo, especially in the way you regard or think about your finances and, you know, who you're over giving to possibly. This came out in reverse. And where you want to put your hard work into. The Tower is here with the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a really good realization here, a positive realization that things need to change, putting yourself first more, putting your needs in front of others, because you always have put your other people's needs before your own in the past timeline, that Capricorn timeline. So it's really important to look at where you are overgiving. Perhaps you are moving into a cycle that you're not, like, you're working smarter, not harder, more time for relaxation. Perhaps you're starting a new business or thinking of doing it. You're sourcing peace, whatever you're doing here, Virgo, okay? Let's look at Taurus. Taurus, what does Taurus need to know for this new timeline, Spirit? What does Taurus need to know? We have peace again, yeah. I felt that this morning when I was like, after I woke up, Taurus had, because I've had the flu and I hadn't had a proper sleep for nearly 3 weeks, like a full night's sleep. And even though I only slept 7 hours last night, I literally slept all the way through. I didn't wake up once, which was super unusual, right, for me, just in general, but like, and I didn't even take anything to help me sleep. And I haven't been doing, actually. I just let my body need to do what it needed to do. This is sort of the message that's coming out for you, Taurus. And also you're moving into a time of much more peace. Just try and stay in the present moment with the changes that are going on around you. The past is the past. Just learn the lessons from it. Don't look necessarily to the future too much. There's something here about you wanting to birth something new with these 2 eggs. Whatever is coming in is definitely a rebirth of some kind, okay? Yes, there may be some decisions to make, Taurus, but take your time, ask Spirit for guidance, and be in the present moment. Let's clarify that, Taurus. We have the Ten of Swords. This is coming out a lot. I think it's the 3rd time this has come out on that peace card. Excuse me. A new way of thinking is emerging, but Taurus, as you always do, and you won't change this, I don't think, about your persona. Take your time to look at the other side of the coin. Take your time, especially in Mercury retrograde, to figure out your next move. There is an opportunity possibly coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. You may be very excited about it, but do that inner work, work through any fears associated with this new beginning before you step forward, okay? Let's look at Capricorn. I wonder if the peace card will come out again for Capricorn. Let's have a look. Capricorn, let's see what's here for you. We've got 6 signs to go through, and then we'll start the live. You've got flexible and co-creation with Spirit, okay? So Capricorn, you're stepping into a very, very spiritual time, but there is a need here to put the work in, whether it's meditation, whether it's having like some sort of spiritual practice in your daily schedule. There's a need to be flexible here. Maybe something comes up, Capricorn, around this time that you're going to have to go, okay then, all right? This sort of happened to me yesterday with my work. They asked me to go to a different place next week to work, like a different section, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But maybe I needed to be flexible, because there's maybe something there that I need to learn, someone I need to meet, something I need to do. But you know, if it's supposed to come up, it will come up. The moon on the 3rd of March, that full moon lunar eclipse, could be significant, possibly in regards to family as well. Let's have a look, Capricorn. Yeah, family card, 10 of Cups. Peace, love, rainbow blessings, happiness. Perhaps you need to be flexible in regards to a living or a family situation here. I feel that some of you Capricorns, like myself, haven't done all the healing work. I mean, we're always in healing mode. We always need to look at certain things. We have the eclipse energy, so something could come up around a family member on that 3rd of March eclipse, and you need to be flexible, possibly with your work, or maybe you need to take some time off or something like that. It could be to do with a child, especially a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, if that's your story. Capricorn, you may be thinking about like working smarter, not harder. I said this to one of the other signs, and learning something new associated with that, okay? So learning new things is always positive anyway. Scorpio, let's have a look and see what is here for you, what this timeline is going to bring for you, or in and around this time for Scorpio. We have the fork in a road. Yeah, I feel a lot of us, you know, feel like we need to make a decision. Just be careful, because like we may make a decision like today or tomorrow, and then when Mercury retrograde comes up, Scorpio, you may be like, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have made that decision, and you know, is asking us to rethink, reassess, recalibrate. So I would wait till Mercury retrograde and work through that fork in the road energy, which is being at a standstill, being at a like, which way do I go next? Scorpio, Spirit is asking you to really look at where you've built yourself up to. For some of you, for a lot of you, would have already built some sort of solid foundation for yourself, so you're able to look forward to the next chapter. But like I said, the fork in the road card is here, so take your time. And with this monkey whispering in this stag's ear here, the stag is all about leadership. The monkey is trying to like put him on the wrong road. So Scorpio, you can relate that to your situation. But this is about not listening to others, standing firm on your own 2 feet, and knowing that you've already built a solid foundation, right? Yeah, the devil is here. You may be dealing with other people that you need to detach from. If anyone is trying to talk in your ear, no matter how much fear and I want to say disillusionment you may have at this time, it's really important not to get anyone else's opinion, as their opinion may be coming from an emotionally immature place. It may be disappointing for you, or you may feel a little flat around this time, but with the building blocks card, there is a new beginning coming up here that you're going to be able to grow something from. It could even be a relationship or something to do with travel here. Okay, I'm picking up for you, Scorpio. Let's look at Cancer at 29 minutes. Cancer, let's see what Spirit wants to bring forward for you at this time. Remember, this is not a one card for the next 36 years, okay? Where Saturn's cycle is going to be here for. And that, anyway, I'm not going to go into astrology too much because it's a lot more complicated than just that. Let's have a look here for you, Cancer. Whatever you're aiming for, Cancer, especially like it could be love, it could be finances too, because this card is about love and money. It's really important to sit in your go with the flow type of energy. Something may be taking a long time to come in, or you're not seeing the benefits or rewards of your hard work, whether it be love or money, okay? And something in 2025, look at all this watery energy for you. I love to see this. So you're really in your element here. Spirit is asking you to go with the flow, no matter how long it seems to be coming in. Like, don't be guarded. Don't put up that wall around yourself. Have trust in Spirit that things will happen in the right time. And the most important thing when this is going on in someone's life, and like something isn't just like, and it can be an emotional time as well, it's not like happening or coming to fruition as fast as you want it to. You know, I always say that Page of Pentacles energy, to redirect your energy and learn something new. Remember, you are the Magician Cancer. You can create anything you want. There's that angel of divine timing. Things will come to you in the right time. You are closing a cycle. A new one is opening, okay? Just try and get clear on what you need. Ask Spirit to, if you have any lack of mentality, especially about money, it's really important to release it here, okay? We are stepping into the Saturnian energy. You may be resisting it a little here and being very impatient, okay? But know that keep creating, keep manifesting, because what you want will, you know, what is meant for you will never pass you by type of energy here. Let's have a look at the next sign, which is Pisces. Pisces, let's see what's here for you for this timeline. You've got exactly the same card as Cancer got, came straight out, and you have the change in the wind. Yes, there is changes, possibly relocation for you, or thinking about moving where you live, moving where you work, okay? Something could have been coming in very slowly or never came in 2025. And Spirit's saying, you know, just keep moving forward, keep manifesting. There is some changes coming in. It could have a lot to do with where you live as well, all right? And it could even be relocating states or countries. That Aries energy is going to come in quite fast. Things are definitely gaining momentum. You could also be looking at your finances and what that looks like in regards to where you want to be, where you want to go. There's a lot of people going to be moving around, changing location, even like relationships. So there's that Three of Wands. So if you're thinking, Pisces, about moving, you may be looking at your money, you may be looking at the other people that could be involved in this move. Family card has come out as well, and the Six of Cups. You are being drawn, I love that. The Fool's on the bottom of the deck, which is that 0 degree in Aries card, okay? Okay, and that soul journey, that soul path that Spirit is saying, you know, you may be getting a really strong urge, Pisces, that you're on a different, like you need to go on a different path and move somewhere, okay? These are beautiful cards, probably one of the most beautiful readings I've done this morning, showing like, yeah, you're being magnetized and pulled. Spirit is doing this for you towards a new road ahead here, and it does involve travel or moving, and possibly family as well, okay? Obviously that's not going to come up today, but that's like moving forward. We've got 3 signs left. Gemini is next. Okay, let's have a look at Gemini. Gemini, what is here for you, Gemini? That card fell around, but it didn't fall out, so I'm going to keep shuffling. Gemini, for this timeline. Oh, wow, we have blessed. You are blessed, Gemini. Whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been wishing for, whatever you put out there, I'm going to say a long time ago. You could also be dealing, Gemini, with an Aquarius, okay? But we are in Aquarius timeline, so that may be just that energy. You have the number 22, which is a master number, and also that breaks down, you know, if we were to break it down, we don't normally break down master numbers. This can talk about the month of April, or even that Aries energy. So there is a lot of blessings coming in for you. It is time. We have the TikTok in the reverse. Perhaps it's something you've been observing for a while or waiting for to happen, and Spirit's saying it's coming now, okay? Now is the time, like the sands of time have run out now. The Empress, Libra, Taurus, we have the Knight of Wands. You could be getting some really exciting news that's going to put you to the next level, especially in regards to your career or your finances, or even just feeling and having a lot of comfort in being able to stand on your own, whether you're single or coupled. There's something here about independence, freedom, beauty, and growth, okay? And this is a new soul contract, but I do feel it's like what you're having with yourself. Don't try and resist this, Gemini. I do feel this is a beautiful energy though. I do feel it's something you've definitely been waiting for, especially with the TikTok card. And there's that Aries energy, okay? It's time to definitely step into, Gemini, a period of freedom and independence. So some news could be coming in, could be financial news as well that's going to facilitate that also. Libra, let's have a look. Let's give the cards a good shuffle here. Okay, Libra, what's here for you? Wow, you have that energy of the feminine divine, the number 2, the high priestess energy, that yin energy. So your intuition may be very high right now. You could be seeing clearly what you need to do. You could also be in a very spiritual time or moving into a spiritual time where I'm getting like a lot of esoteric energy here with this card. Your intuition is high, and also like you could be hearing spirit, seeing spirit, knowing that there's someone there or your guides there. There's something here about needing to be flexible. Perhaps some plans have changed. I've also got that leg up energy. So whatever you're wanting, spirit is really supporting and helping and guiding you towards some sort of wish fulfillment down a new path. And you'll need to be flexible with others, but I'm going to say yourself mainly. Take your time, wait for Mercury retrograde and really rethink everything. I'm just going to say to everyone at this time, like not to like make a decision too quickly. We may feel that energy like I have this morning, like I just want peace, I don't need a lot of money, I can just like live and be at peace and do my stuff. And maybe that will, you know, my tarot, but maybe that will continue that feeling. But wait till Mercury retrograde to like come out of the other side of it on the 20th of March and just go, yeah, right now this is what I need to do, okay? Ace of Wands, there is a need here to know, Libra, that there is some sort of new, exciting, creative beginning. We are in the year of the fire horse for you, and it is your soul path, okay? So make sure you're thinking positively about that. You may feel a bit ungrounded right now, but make sure that you ground yourself. Use the color red, your base or root chakra. Use guided meditation if you have to or need to. I need coffee. I don't need coffee. I've just had 2 coffees. I will have a break in a minute though. Let's have a look at Aquarius, who is the last sign I am reading for this morning. Okay, Aquarius, we have here and now. Yeah, there's a lot of these 5s coming out. Here and now, needing to be in the present moment, right now. Just observe. Yeah, there's that Mercury energy again. Observe what's going on around you. There could be something going on around you in your community. There could be something legal as well, I'm going to say, going on at this time. For you or another. Just sit in the present moment. Know that everything that is meant for you will never pass you by. There could be some exciting news coming in. There could even be a trip, I'm seeing, Aquarius, for you. You could be dealing with quite a few people around this time, especially like air signs like yourself, okay? There is some sort of new soul contract that you're going to start thinking about, whether it's a job or a person. Use your spiritual to get the answers that you need, okay? Open up to spirit here. Page of Wands, there's that exciting news or trip. We have more fire energy, Knight of Wands. There's definitely something super exciting coming in that's going to change a lot of things. You have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I talked about other people. I thought we would get quite a lot of other people here. We have all these masculine cards on the table, okay? Maybe you're dealing with some masculines at this time. You may need to be patient with another air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius sign, okay? We have Scorpio. We have a lot of the signs here, okay? We don't have Cups energy, or we do have Pentacles, we have air, and we have fire, okay? So, you know, if you're dealing with a lot of people, maybe you need to be flexible with the changes. Just remember, you know, you're going through this new timeline, but so has everyone else, so are the other 8 billion people on this earth, okay? Maybe you just need to observe something at this time instead of acting, see what's sort of like going to occur, going to happen. Remember to have patience here, especially with others. 5-5 on the screen. That was your readings. I'm going to have to put all these court cards back in through the deck, okay? I'm going to take a quick break so I can reset and think about the other readings we're going to do. We're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle deck today. I've put my other decks away, so things are a bit more tidier over here, and I won't be long. Okay, we have Irmal. I don't know what's going on, why we only have like such a small amount of people on the live today. I don't know what Tube's doing. Who knows? All right, we're going to use the Morgan Greer Tarot this morning, okay, as well as the Wisdom of the Oracle for an Oracle card. Irmal, if you're there, let's have a look. I've got no people online. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what is happening with the feed today, with the chat. I don't know why Tube is not putting my video out there. It's very frustrating. Okay. I have 0 people online. Super weird. Okay. I'll do a reading for myself. Hi, Shanta. Hi, Sean. Post your question. I don't know why we only have a few people. They're coming on and off. If you're not here when I call your name, you will not miss your turn, but you will have to wait. So, Sean, post your question. Sean, post your question. If this continues with YouTube, I'm going to have to reset. I might have to reset the live because it's fucked.